Greetings everyone, and Grade here from another Age Powers 4 replay. So on the south side as a Cyan Delhi Sultanate, we have OPA. So on the north side as the Blue Roos, we have the Keep Master No More. This is of course the early sort of start. I'm not sure what it's called. I honestly should look at the name, what it's called. But if you look here, he does start out with a mosque, while his opponent does start off with a wooden fortress right next to a wood camp there, so he does have increased wood drop-off. Interesting. Hunting cabin here, not exactly well placed. Also next to the wood drop-off, so the randomized engine must automatically think, just put the hunting cabin next to the wood drop-off to get a little bit of extra coin coming on in. It does also mean he can get wheelbarrow and horticulture out immediately. Do not have the Golden Gate now being employed on the field. Very nice. I always like to see that opposed and rather more common Kremlin, though I haven't really played much or at all in the new patch. I wonder if the Golden Gate is more common now than the Kremlin. Or maybe the Kremlin's not really that important at this moment, because he does also spawn out of a wooden fortress and you only get defensive benefit at that point, rather than a wood benefit as well. The wood benefit's already just covered. You got done with Faith now being deployed in the field. Acts as a mosque, produce scholars at a 50 gold discount, so rather than, what is it, 130? It's... we are 130, it is 80. Multiple blacksmiths now being employed on the field, allowing for master research. Golden Gate's now employed on the field. The Golden Gate allows you to exchange resources at a more favorable rate, but you are limited based on the number of charges you have. Those charges, of course, can get stored up. You can either sell resources for 150 gold, 100 resources of any of them, or buy 150 resources for 100 gold. So very good exchange rate, but limited. Cheapo following that scout victory. Barracks not being employed on the field. And let's talk about what unique units both players can employ on the field. The Delhi Solo can employ Ghazi Raiders, a heavier hitting horseman that hits harder but slower with a bit of extra health, versus the Early Knight, which is a Early Knight. The Early Knight will be a Ghazi Raider 1v1, but the Ghazi Raider can fight them a bit more effectively with +2 damage with heavy. Not great, but not bad either. If we give 1v1 comparison, that basically is 14 damage every 2 seconds versus 19 damage every 1.5. Or in rough DPS, closer to 12, slightly more than 12 DPS per second, as opposed to just 12. Wait, is it both 12? Okay. So both are 12 DPS per second against each other, but of course got 140 health versus 190 health. So, Early Knights will win in a 1v1, however, Knights do cost 240, while Ghazi Raiders do cost 140. So if you get 2 Ghazi Raiders versus 1 Knight, it should work fine, though I would say as well, I forgot to mention the armor. 3 melee armor means it won't do 12, but 9. So 2 Ghazi Raiders will be able to defeat 1 Knight, while 1 Ghazi Raider will not defeat 1 Knight. Scout, try and pursue the scout. And Cyan's scout will go down, giving Blues free sheeple. 5 free sheep, that's actually quite significant. So that is 1,250 food now deposited to Blues for doorstep. And also as well, let's take a look and see. Yeah, but I was just going to read that. I was going to say Let's take a look, see what the trade bounties are at. It was at 350 trade bounties. I wonder if the different start makes it so you start with more trade bounties. Either way, okay, the boar here has been claimed, so claiming both boar will not send him to tier 3. He will still need the high trade house to get the tier 3 trade bounty, but he does. There is another boar over here that can help him out if you want to get tier 3 quicker. A good spot for the high trade house would probably be near this wood deposit. Maybe even right there? Question mark? Probably not that great though. You could eat some of this wood here so you can place it more inwards here as well. All second sites have been captured by Cyan. We do have... Blue right now has a force of 17 forces versus opponent's 30. Always in favor of Cyan as well. 15 for... So this number does count the scholars. I'm not sure if this number counts the scholars as well. If you exclude the scholars, it would be 20 at the moment. Compound defender now being employed on the field, which is the castle age landmark for Delhi's Sultanate for making your stone structures even cheaper, such as keeps. Let you keep what you've earned or claimed. Blue does have both these forest developers right next to each other. I would still recommend a hunting cabin over here. Maybe put it right around here, which will provide a small amount of gold trickle as well. And it looks like Blue's now on to claim up 4. Guys, ready to span support. Does not get any villager kills there, and we'll get some arrow hits there. Oh, and that Gazi Rider will live with 1 health. Immediately advance on 4 once again. Blue does not have textiles. And these villagers are getting hit significantly. He's not paying attention, so this is a pretty sizable loss right here. All those villagers go down. That is 6 villagers down, possibly 7 as well. And there's even 1 health Gazi Raider, which any of those villagers could have slit his throat. Got good number nice here. Blue does have a second town center, so the villager count is not even. But still, it's something you don't want to have happen. You now have a scholar here. The scholar will be impaled. Not by lancers, by knights. And now the palisade wall will go down. They'll just decide to stop collecting up berries. Mill does go down there. We got single man at arms over here. Blue does have a large military force in the field, and we have to just keep a mental note discount the 11 to 12 scholars unless they are being deployed in combat. Most of the time they're not, unless they are needed to heal up elephants. The Risk is not advanced up the next age as well. He is very far from it. The Golden Gate has been utilized for trade. He has go ahead and bought himself some food. Food is good. Nice now push his way forward, trying to torch down this wall. The resupply is also claiming up this gold. There's of course 1 tree nearby, giving 1 whole gold per minute. You monster. By the way, Sigur's site will be cracked open. You go ahead and crack open the hard shell to get the nice juicy interior of stone. May want to go ahead and put one of these units just on back here on hold ground sands, just out of paranoia. Abbey of Trinity is not being put on field, so I have some warrior monk capabilities. These knights are Lance advanced on 4. He does have a timing capability since he's been H3 for such a long time. He now does have higher quality units. So then again, Lancers don't require any research in this age, do they? So never mind. I suppose still technically a potential timing. There's a very, very late timing at this one time. And looks like he will get impaled. Now, do you have the Abbey Trinity now on field? Spearmen do take out those Ghazi Raiders quite quickly. Abbey Trinity is a lesser scene of the Castle Age landmarks for the Rus. House, the higher trade house just provides you a good source of gold and food, while the Abbey Trinity gives you a monastery that you can get some unique technologies from. The first one is standard, but the other two are unique, even among 4 Rus. Improve the range of Saint's Blessing by 5 tiles, making it so it's able to affect more, and damage increased by Saint's Blessing by +1. So I think it increased like damage by +2. Yeah, it gives originally like +2 damage. That should make it a +3, and increase the health of warrior monks by +100. So they can become very tanky with some of the parties. So give them +200, 140 health among warriors' fortitude. You're looking at about additional +160 health on them. They can have like 400 health. Spearmen, horsemen advancing forward. Knights do get a great attack there. A couple spearmen tow as well. Spearmen trying to now hit these knights. These are regular knights now, not early knights. We got a handful of archers there. Got a Wololo being activated there, which will protect this other scholar there, carrying a relic. And he's forced on to fall back, getting overran by the lancers. Though the spearmen can charge forward as well. I think the spearmen should just charge forward, buy some time for the archers. Got a couple crossbows here as well, making another counterattack now. Bit of damage there. Good damage on both of those. Do not have the berries being cleaned up over here. Got a handful of spearmen now trying to break open to this sacred site now. Fort Architect's not being researched there. Both players are still very far from going to the next age. No gold for both sides at the moment. Speaking of which, let's take a look at the map and see where stuff is located at. Let's first talk about wood. Blue has 3 wood deposits pretty close to each other, while Sign has one way out here. And his last 2 over here, which he's not really been touched. There's some small ones over here, claimable by both sides, but it's more safer for Sign as well. Let's take a look at gold. Of course, Sign has this original gold deposit here, and here's its natural expansion. Blue has one here, one back, and the other one's way over here. Of course, we got a small gold deposit in the center here, large one here and here. So it looks like Blue has better wood placement, while Sign has better gold placement in my opinion, based on looking at the map. Stone, Blue has a relatively safe large deposit here, and Sign has a relatively safe deposit here, but it can also be securable by a next to gold deposit as well, so maybe one to keep up here would be not a bad idea. Of course, if the opponent never goes over there, then it would be a bad idea. Knights now gauging forward, got a good number of lances in this region, and they're getting stuck there. They're getting tied up in terrain and bad pathing. So Sign will win out in the Knight versus Lancer fight, but do now got a bunch of angry men with pointy sticks. Sign will back on off. He captured the sacred site there for 1 4 health Knight. Same difference in most cases. Right now, science of force of 64 versus 68, but do you remember there's currently 14 scholars on the field? Over here. Good damage there on the veteran archers. Looks like blue has claimed all that stone. There's still a safe stone deposit here next to this gold. If he so chooses, he can always apply additional challenge center here. Another and as alternative to a keep. All sacred sites have been cleaned up by Cyan. We got another keep over here as well. So we do have keeps along two of those sacred sites. Not towards this one, but there's still some walls. There's a keep way back here, but not the same. And now the Hizar Academy now being put on the field. Let's see, what does that do? I think that gives him like food per research he has. There's plus 12 food based on a number of research per research you've already researched. Does not count for weapon placements. Grants 3 scholars upon completion. Let's take out that Lancer there. Spearman now advancing on forward. His Academy is about to go down. I wonder if it affects the... If it actually does go down, would it actually stop the food generation? Yep, it's mostly the food generation is from it directly. We're running decent food generation at the moment. Gain some good damage onto it. It will deny 360 food per minute, which is probably equivalent to 6 villagers at the moment. Wooden fortress now being employed out over here. We got multiple counterweight trebuchets now being employed on the field. Going to get some good damage there on this keep. Takes like victory 6 minutes, so blue still has some time to crack open one of these. Crack it open, get a nice, cold, refreshing sacred site. Stone's cold, right? That depends on what the weather is out. If it's warm outside, then it's really scalding hot. If it's normal, then it's freezing cold. No in between. Never just right when it comes to stone. Maybe that's one reason why in RimWorld, if you make beds out of stone, it will have less effectiveness than even wood beds. So it doesn't apply to Jade. Yeah, wrong game. Good damage there on these villagers. They all go down. You should be able to decapture the sacred site, as well as crack open this northern one here. Trebuchets should be clean on. Doesn't have to worry about flanking force. We got some man-at-arms here. He could use Force March. So they are seeing the fire there. Force March has been activated. Three trebuchets go down to a lightning strike. He does lose some spearmen, but they're trying to back him off. Taking out those trebuchets is a nice little pick. Trebuchets are, of course, relatively expensive for the Rus at least. 550. We do got the Spasika Tower, which will allow him to access the deployment of stone fortifications. He's deploying it over here. Does also access a keep with twice the health as well. This is a very, very durable keep and has all the weapon emplacements as well. It's also deceivingly small. Like, it has twice the health, but it is also puny. I don't like it. It's just too puny for a landmark with twice the amount of health. Crossbows will whittle down these forces. These are currently elite man arms. Elite arm attacks still in the build queue. We've got the Howdaws, giving him access to crossbow elephants, which improve the base damage, as well as giving him bonus damage versus heavy. Spearman arms make their way forward, gets good damage onto these villagers. Villagers getting some shanking done. I sort of disagree with that, but luckily his opponent didn't retaliate. Eight villagers in this region, enough for this wooden fortress. Trebuchet's got a decent hit there onto the Mangonel. They do 40 damage. They do 40 siege. And this Mangonel's missing 40 health, so got a direct hit. Now those forces took quite a bit of hit there. Force March has been activated there on these crossbows. Lances over here will go down. We have some stone walls being put up by Sign as well. Just a small amount of them. Main arms does go down there. Still got these good number of crossbows. Being pursued by these archers and crossbows. And blue has captured a sacred site of his own. We haven't really seen usage of the Abbey of the Trinity items just yet. Sign has 4 relics claimed. Blue only has 1. Trebuchets are now engaged in the keep, getting some good damage onto it. Oh wait, I just realized a whole bunch of villagers there. Not proper repairing. There you go, does get that fixed. Do now have a stone gatehouse being put on the field as well. We do have a big wave of crossbow elephants on the field. Crossbow elephants do 22 damage per shot, 11 damage plus 11 damage per heavy. The attack speed is actually very high at 1.38, so nearly twice the speed as regular crossbows. And they do have 5 tower ranges, one longer than the same range as crossbows. I think that makes it a pain can to use. Of course, we've got some prelates here for healing the flesh of these battle elephants, or crossbow elephants. Crossbows do bonus damage to heavy, but these tower elephants are not classified as heavy, they're classified as light. And they do have 7 pierce armor plus additional 7 of the most. They have 14 pierce armor, and these crossbows do 18 damage. They're doing 4 damage per arrow against these elephants. Not a lot. Wait, are they taking more? Are they actually ranged cavalry elephant? It maybe is classified as heavy. Because those crossbows are definitely doing... Oh no, we've got some strong sticky also hitting these guys as well, more than just crossbows. Yep, I'm seeing pitiful, slow, small hits there from the crossbows. Oh, here I got these villagers trying to force down these batter rams. The elephants pushing forward, has some Gazi Raiders mixed on in as well. Got some Roos Man-at-Arms now being deployed on out. They're quickly picked off because these guys are crossbow variants, so they do bonus damage as heavy. Gazi Raiders now getting some big damage here. I've got a handful of Chelsea now engaging. Keep now being pulled out over here. Veterans now making their way, still getting some good damage over here. I'm not sure where those villagers even went. Our elephants do take out the keep there. Roost player is trying to build out more Chelsea, more spearmen. Spearmen definitely a good item at this moment. Chelsea are always reasonable because they are forcing the hand cannoneer, but they do get outranged by the tower elephants. If they're able to hold the line, of course they lose attack speed. There we go. Now they have increased attack speed, which will really help them out for dealing with these tower elephants. Got these mini arms pushing way forward, getting some shots over here. And some of those tower elephants do go down, but now we've got some Mangonels being poured on out. Couple units over here. There is an arrow emplacement there. I'm not sure who will win out. Mangonel does go down to the spearmen. More strokes are being put on field, going for more of the spearmen now. Over here. Nothing much. Got the University firing away as they, or not University, the Spritska Tower. Firing away with its cannon and spring gold. There are Mangonels here, which will cause some issues for the Roost player. Spring gold getting hit. Spring gold does go down. Roost players are going to push the counterattack now. Good number of Chelsea. The Spearman took a pretty sizable hit there. Does spread out the movement. Times he wish he had double time still. Trying to gun down the Mangonel. Does gun down the Mangonel. He does have chemistry, so they're 40 damage per hit. But seeing a lot of hit there from the elephants. That elephant has gone down. And elephants do take out that siege workshop there. Schultz just firing away, takes out one. Gotta make sure he's focus firing. He appears to be doing some good focus firing. Static placement should be activated soon, and looks like the Roost player backs out the game now. This is Aaron Grid saying thank you for watching, and on to the next replay.